Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, I've been thinking a lot lately about the box art that comes with the sets that I've brought to get my slot car track underway. And I have them up on the wall here in my garage above my track just because I really appreciate them. I mean, they are paintings and they are works of art. I'm a bit of an artist and I do appreciate art. I do appreciate the work that goes into a painting like this. The detail and the colors and everything are just beautiful on this one. The American Street Jewel really is a lovely painting. It really is. Now over this one, the Grand Prix. Again, I don't think it is a photo. I think it is a painting. But it is photorealistic painting, really, when you look at the car. The reflections and the signs, the sign writing on the cars. I mean, I think it is a painting. Pretty sure it's a painting. Maybe it's been airbrushed or something, but it is really beautiful. It's a beautiful painting, really. And this one over here, the Street Cruisers. I think this is a painting as well. Not quite up to the same standard as the Grand Prix one, I think, as far as a painting goes. I don't know if it's all done by the same artist. Maybe they have their own in-house artist that does all the artwork for their boxes, or whether they farm it out to a marketing or art design company, maybe. Now the bottom part of the box down here, which shows you the content of the box, I'm pretty sure that is just a photo. But I can tell by the grainy textures on this, the main photo up here, that it is a painting. Pretty sure of that. Well done. Well, this is not a painting. This is myself, and I'm crouched down beside the beautiful Camel Formula 1 car. And if you look right up here very closely, you'll see the driver's name, Michael Schumacher, M. Schumacher. Yes, one of his cars from way back in his earlier career days. And a beautiful looking car, isn't it? Not a bad looking bloke as well, I have to say. But anyway, I thought I would show you today a couple of my paintings, my motorsport paintings. I had to go, going back a few years now, and I've been looking at them lately thinking, gee, they wouldn't be bad for box art for Scalextric car sets. I wonder if I can, you know, tweak them a little bit and make them into Scalextric posters or something like that. But anyway, let's have a look at them. I will show them to you now. Now, the first one up here is Michael Schumacher in his Ferrari. And you can see my initials down the bottom there, B.W. Edwards. 2011 I painted this one. This was my first attempt at motorsport art. And it's not very good, to be honest. I'm not that happy about it. But it was my first attempt. Not an easy subject. I thought animals and people and trees were hard to paint, but by George, you try painting a racing car or any kind of car, get all the lines accurate so that it actually looks like the model it is supposed to be. I tell you, it is difficult. Probably one of the most difficult subjects to paint, I think, is a car. But here we are. I'm quite happy with the actual car itself, and you can see Michael punching the air there as he goes over the line in first place. Quite happy with the car, but as you can see, I had trouble with the wheels, lining the wheels up so that they looked like they were all pointing in the right direction. I had a bit of trouble with that, as you can see. This crowd is okay for my first attempt, not brilliant. Happy with the actual track and all the tyre marks and the skid marks on the circuit. The foreground, the background, I'm quite happy with. I painted all those people in the crowd, a lot of red t-shirts in there, a lot of red clothing, all Michael Schumacher supporters in the crowd there. The fence and the wall and the support guys standing in the corner in the crowd, quite happy with that. Happy with the car, but those wheels are just not quite right, as you can see. It sounds easy, but it's not easy, guys, I have to say. Right, this was my second attempt at painting cars, and this of course is the Ferrari Enzo. Not really that accurate, not really that true to life. Some of my proportions in the car and everything. The scenery I'm quite happy with. It's supposed to be a road coming up through the South Island in New Zealand, which can be a bit windy and a bit mountainous. Quite happy with the sky, the background, the mountains, and the road and the surrounding fences and such things. I'm quite happy with the car as well. It could be better as far as proportions go, but just for my second attempt, I think it was okay. Very happy with the colours. I love the strong red colour in the Ferrari, the reflections. I think bit of smoke coming off the tyres as he screams around that corner, just sliding out over the middle line there, which is very dangerous and very naughty. But I've had a lot of good comments in regards to this car from visitors. So that was my second attempt. Right, this was my third attempt. I didn't take notes at the time. I wish I had, but I didn't take notes at the time, so I can't remember what circuit this was taken off. I have taken these paintings. I have gone by photos. I researched it and got probably half a dozen photos on each car so that I could try and get things as close as I could. But this is one Pablo Montoya ripping into this corner here, number 6, and came into the corner pretty fast. Michael Schumacher at the back there in the Ferrari tried to outbrake him, but Montoya cut in and held his line on the inside there, so Michael Schumacher had to pull back and ended up coming a little bit wide on the in-turn here. Quite happy with this one. The signs and the fencing at the back was quite difficult to try and get right. Pretty happy with the Williams car. A lot of detail and a lot of work gone into this one. You can see the sponsorships on the helmet there. A bit of reflections coming off the mirror. Quite difficult to get the sign writing correct and looking good. All the Ferrari logos and sponsorships on the Ferrari, Vodafone and things. Quite happy with those. But I think I was slowly starting to improve as I go, really. I've only got about 4 of these motorsport paintings left now. I have sold a couple. I've done a lot of landscapes and other sorts of paintings and all sorts of things, artwork, mostly all sold, but there's just a few that I've managed to sort of hang on to and have hanging around the house. Anyway, let's go on to the next one, the last one. Okay, now this one is Mika Häkkinen. Mika Häkkinen at the Canadian Grand Prix, and again, I didn't take notes. I think it is 1977, 1978, the Canadian Grand Prix. Some of you want to do a little bit of research and look into it. You will find out if Mika Häkkinen actually won the Grand Prix in Canada in 1977, 1978. I think this is one of my better ones, to be honest. I think this is the last one I did. Around about 40 hours have gone into this one. I think it would make quite a nice Scalextric poster, don't you think? Or a box art, if there were 2 cars in it, of course. Quite a lot of work. And the details, I really tried hard. I got the Schweppes sticker on the helmet. A bit of reflection and shiny coming off the nose of the bodywork there. The Mercedes logo, of course the West sponsorship on the wing there. Reflections and shiny on the wheels and the tyres. You'll notice down here with the stones on the side of the track, they even have shadows. On these little pebbles here have shadows. The skid marks and the tyre marks over the rumble strip. Also the stairs at the back into the crowd. You've got the stairs that lead up to the main stairs going up into the grandstands there. Quite a bit of work, around about 40 hours I think. All these people are painted individually. I just used a black background and then one by one painted each individual spectator. I think I did all the red, and then I did all the yellow and the white. Just hours and hours of work. The Jordan supporters in the yellow t-shirts, Ferrari in the red t-shirts, Williams in the blue t-shirts. Not so many Williams supporters there, looks like mostly sort of Ferrari. The sign writing and everything, but I think this is the one that I'm most happy with. It seemed to come up pretty good for an amateur anyway. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once I did these paintings, it made me really appreciate motorsport art. When I look at the boxes and the Scalextric sets or any race car sets, and I see the paintings and the pictures on the front box, it really gave me an appreciation of how much skill and talent and how much work goes into the artwork on these things, and that's why I'll never throw these boxes away. I always keep them as a piece of art, really. Okay, make a comment below, guys, if you like art, if you're an artist or a painter, or if you've had to go out painting motorsport. I tell you what's harder than cars, probably aeroplanes. You'd think they're all smooth, straight lines, but I tell you, I think painting a Boeing 747 or a 737 may even be more difficult than a car. I may have a go at it one day. Alright guys, stay safe, enjoy your slot car racing, enjoy all the box art that maybe you have collected over the years, and just take some time to appreciate the amount of work and talent that goes into those pieces of art and those boxes. Cheers, see you on the next video. Ciao.